The Michael Berry Show.
Well, the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics have started early with an exhibition of several events, including Molotov cocktail tossing, brick throwing, fire setting, face bashing, donut riding on a motorcycle as a special treat. This is a new event. If you watched any, and unfortunately I watched too much because it makes you boil. If you watched any of what happened this weekend in Los Angeles, I don't know the right word, but I think of how January 6th's peaceful protest was treated and how this is being described. Cars set on fire, bricks thrown, officers injured, fires set. It is the freeway shut down. It's frightening for people. But I think the part that gets me the worst is the idea that force is never applied in response. This is a federal response that's coming now because the city and state refuse to do anything about it. And that brings up some very important questions. Are we even really a nation when there are people in positions of government and leadership who are doing everything they can to avoid preventing these behaviors, criticizing these behaviors, and punishing these behaviors? And why? The answers to these questions get to something so much bigger than a flippant or an angry remark. They speak to where we are as a people, how far we've come. It didn't happen overnight. You go back to the 1968 Chicago Democrat National Convention and what happened there. Sticks came out. The dogs were brought out. People were beaten. The hoses were turned on people. There was the sense among law enforcement that we're going to restore order. And how that was treated by the media and by history says a lot about how we ended up where we are today. There will be some people who end up dead on the protester side. It will happen. It will happen because it has to happen. It is designed to happen. It won't be accidental. It is designed to happen. It is the goal. When you see, and it is not disputed, pallets of bricks delivered and dropped in front of the ICE facility where the protests are to show up shortly, you understand. If I asked you, can you get a pallet of bricks delivered to your house in 3 days? Most of you wouldn't know where to go to do that, how to make that happen. But these people do. And it's not the people throwing the brick. You go back to January 20th, the first day. President Trump was in the catbird seat. He was issuing edicts. There were documents flying, actions being taken. The left were on their heels. It was a blitzkrieg of epic proportion. And I knew they won't stand for this. They'll attempt to assassinate him again. But eventually, they will steal the media narrative with protests. And the only way the media protests steal the narrative and maintain the narrative is for Democrats to refuse to stop it. They can't stop it. L.A. Mayor Karen Bass cannot stop it. Gavin Newsom cannot stop it. Their career will be ended. They know that. And that is much bigger than a few Waymo vehicles being set on fire, or even police vehicles being set on fire. That speaks to the strength, the design, the planning, the strategy at a much higher level by a deus ex machina controlling this theatrical production at all levels.
The Michael Berry Show.